Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about tripods, but not just any tripod. We're going to be talking about travel tripods. And I was actually in the market for a travel tripod because I'm going to be going on a trip to California and visiting the Redwoods National Park and the surrounding areas. And I wanted a good, light, compact tripod that I could take with me on my trip to be able to capture some footage, also help with stills, time lapses, things like that. I was in the market to get something that was a little bit more compact, something that can fit into the side of my backpack that would be easy to transport. And the product that we have today is a new one. It actually just released on the market, and that is the HEIPI carbon fiber travel tripod. And I don't know if you ever heard of the brand HEIPI. I honestly hadn't heard of them until I started looking into travel tripods. And this one was actually started on Kickstarter. So today we're gonna be talking about this and unboxing it. I will do a full in-depth review later on after my trip into the Redwoods to see how this stacks up in an actual travel situation. So today we'll just unbox it and I'll give you my first impressions of this new tripod. I'm really excited about it. I saw some of the features and the videos about it, and I think this is a really unique tripod, especially for the price. Ooh, a box within a box. Ooh. It's a nice little bag that it comes in. It's got their branding there. This is a nice texture. It almost reminds me of like a nice camera bag feel to it as well. Got a nice little carry strap. Clasp there. It's cool. It's pretty small. Oh God. It's pretty small, it's nice and compact, which is exactly what I was looking for. Let's open it up. Super dry packet in there, help keep the moisture out of it. Appreciated. Feels nice on the inside. This is a nice little carry case. I actually really like this. Normally with most tripods that I've gotten in the past, the carry cases are kind of like an afterthought. This seems like they picked some nice materials for us, so I might actually use this. Set that to the side. Wow. It's got a nice weight to it. I wouldn't say it's like super heavy or anything like that. It feels like really well built though, if you know what I mean. Like it's not super heavy, but it feels quality, like good materials. Wow. Definitely looks way better in person than it did on the website, and it even looked cool on there. So let's open it up. All right, well, I will say right off the bat, getting the legs open, it definitely is, wasn't super easy just because you have this center column, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But as of right now, it looks like the easiest way to do it is to kind of hold the switch here like that, and then just kind of push from the bottom, and that allows it to open up. So I know some people were complaining about this center column getting in the way when you're opening it up, but I could see that, but also at the same time, I don't think that's necessarily a deal breaker. Legs feel really sturdy. It's carbon fiber. And I think what's really cool about this tripod is this center column here. So this, if you unscrew it, to raise up this, and then you can tighten it back down. And then this is a very sturdy center column for your tripod. So most of them are just like a single bar right at the middle, and they can be wobbly depending on the quality of it, which can cause it, like if you're doing like time lapses or something like that, you can get swaying in your center column. So a lot of people won't really use the center column. This is very sturdy, a really cool design. And not only does this allow you to extend it and it gives you a good center column, you can actually twist this a little more and pull this out, and now this is a secondary tripod. How cool is that? So not only do you have this one, which has a 1/4-20 in there that you can attach another ball head onto if you wanted to, or remove this one and put it on here. So now you have 2 tripods in one system, and it all is in this very compact package. That is one of the things that sold me on this in the first place. The fact that you can use this as a second tripod and it can get really low to the ground. Like, look how low that is. So if you want to be able to get some really low to the ground shots, you don't have to lower your entire tripod and change the lengths of the legs up. You can just take this little center column out, put your camera on here with this ball head, and get some really low to the ground cool shots. This can also be used upside down. So if you wanted to mount this way, there we go. And now you tighten that down, and you have a tripod, and you can mount your camera upside down like this. Obviously you would need to extend the legs like that, and now you can have your camera mounted upside down if you wanted to mount it upside down like that, which I think is really cool. Very versatile tripod, and you unlock all these at the same time. You can quickly pull that out, and you can quickly put them all back together with the design of the actual locks on the tripod legs themselves. So I also think that it has this really cool quick release plate up top. So you can see this here. You can actually twist this to unlock it, and this little mechanism here sticks up a little bit, and then that allows you to take this off, and then you can put it back on like that, and then it just snaps shut, and that's really secure on there. So it's not going anywhere. And then this little ball head here, I don't know if you can hear that. It actually has like a little clicking mechanism. So like if you're outside at night doing like astrophotography or something like that, there's a very tactile feel to it. So it lets you know like how many notches and degrees you're actually turning it. And it looks like each click is 10 degrees. I don't know if you see that. Each click is actually 10 degrees. So that's really cool. And if you're a video shooter like I am, there is actually like a little screw in here that you can unscrew a little bit, and that'll take away that click for you. So if you're worried about that making noise, if you're trying to adjust. And this ball head is actually supposed to be rated for 55 pounds, I believe, which is a lot. So you can put a pretty heavy duty camera on here, and it feels really good. And it's got like, you can go vertical here on the side like that. And then you just take this little lever, lock it back up. And this is the type of lever where you can actually pull it out and then get tighter if you need to. And that thing is rock solid. So I would look forward to trying this out. Let's see what it looks like with it in my backpack. So here's my new travel bag that I just made a video about. And spoiler alert, I ended up keeping the PGY Tech One Mo 2. Honestly, it was just such a good value, and some of the features that it had over the Nomadic Peter McKinnon 35-liter backpack, there was just no way I couldn't go with this one. So if we put it in the side pocket here, and look at that. Nice and secure inside of there. Shorter than the backpack. Fits in there like a dream. Love that. This is exactly what I was looking for. Like, I know the Peak Design travel tripod is super popular, and it kind of started the whole movement with other companies coming out with their own travel tripods. And this one honestly seemed to be like the most unique one that I could find, and a good price. It's actually cheaper than the Peak Design. This one is $399.99. The Peak Design carbon fiber one is $649.99. So $400 versus $650. And I actually got this one on a deal because it was during the pre-order. So I think this is an amazing value. It feels really, really steady. I did watch some other reviews with some people who got them early on when they first got released from the Kickstarter. They've made some changes since then. So this is the final version, supposedly at least. And the testing that they did, this one scored the best amongst a bunch of different categories. So I really look forward to testing this out when I am in the redwoods. I love the compactability of this thing, and it just looks so good. Like, it looks amazing. So if you like a good aesthetic tripod, which I'm a sucker for some good aesthetics, this thing is awesome. One more thing before we go, actually the bottoms have these little rubber feet, and you can actually, let me open it up a little bit. You can actually unscrew these. And on the other side are these little spike mounts. So if you are somewhere where, you know, you're gonna need a little bit more grip, it's not like just pavement or something like that, you can actually take these little guys out like this and flip this around like this. And then you can screw these into the bottom like this. And now you have little spikes on the bottom of your tripod to give you more grip. So if you're on ice or something like that, I think that's super cool that you can just kind of tuck them in here and put them away. Like, they've just thought of a lot of cool things. Like, they've just made this really versatile. And the fact that, you know, they call it a 3-in-1 tripod. And it's because it's got a lot of unique features. So look forward to testing it out when I'm in the redwoods. Subscribe if you want to see more about this travel tripod. Really look forward to testing it out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.